On this video, we're going to discuss how to create an invisible page and link to a footer for search engine optimization. So the first thing you do is enter the title of the page that you want. We're going to make it Henrietta Gorillograms. You want it the name of the title of the keywords that you want to use. It'd be nice if I spell it right. And it would be Henrietta, New York Gorillograms. You do not have to enter the zip code in this area because it wouldn't look right on the page. Having content look right is always more important than SEO, so there are some times when you just kind of have to let it go. So you go up here to New York, Henrietta, New York Gorillograms, save draft. You want to save the draft of your page, and as I save the draft, you notice that there is a 4-digit number up here in the URL, which happens to be 1625. So you write that down, or you copy it so you remember it. You go down to the settings area over here until you get to multi-level navigation. You're going to go into menu contents. Scroll down until you find the exclude page area. Go over to the right, comma, that's how you separate each page. Do Control V, your page is in there. Go down, update your options at the bottom here so that you save it. So now this page will not be in your navigation. You have to exclude it so that it doesn't show up in navigation. Just a little note on that, you can't have exclude and include on pages. So it's either one or the other, and this is set up so everything will show up automatically unless you exclude it. So if you want to add a page in your navigation, it will automatically show up in your header. So now we're going to go back to the page. I've already saved it under Henrietta, New York Gorillograms, and it's in draft mode. We're going to go back into edit. You add your text in here any way you want it. Do whatever you want with the page. You do not have to put unique content on any one particular page. Just set up how you want it to look so it looks right in because it will look like a home page content. And then you can copy paste this into each individual page for each of the different areas that you want to include. To start off with, in the first paragraph, you want to have your keywords in there. So you would put in Henrietta, New York. What's the zip code?
14467, 14586, 14623.
So what you're going to do is you're going to put in Henrietta, New York, then the zip codes here. Rochester Gorillograms offers blah 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 that you're going to do for the rest of your home page, and then you're going to go in and save the draft. Actually, once you've got everything the way you want, then you're going to hit publish. Now, I'm going to hit publish here because it doesn't matter because it's not going to show in navigation. And when I hit publish and you go in and view the page, you'll notice again that up here you now have the URL for the page. You're going to copy that URL. Then you're going to go back into the post area where you have already set up the post for the SEO footer. You're going to click on Edit. You notice that we already set up Greece, New York, but now we're going to add Henrietta, New York. What are the zip codes?
14467, 14586, 14623.
Put the comma there. Actually, I wouldn't have you put the comma in between the zip codes. You're going to highlight that whole area. You're going to link to the interior page that is not part of navigation. You're going to paste that page in that I had up here. You don't need to open it in a new window. And then you're going to title the page so that the search engines not only get the link, but it's describing the link. So we have another opportunity to get the keywords in. And we're going to put Henrietta Gorillograms, because in case somebody searches in Henrietta versus Rochester, make sure you spell everything right. You can add the zip codes in there if you want. You don't have to, but I got Henrietta Gorillograms, insert, and you notice that you have your next link here. After you have this all complete for the entire footer, click on the HTML code. You're going to copy this HTML code in sentence form so that it completes the footer and it makes sense if someone happens to read it. You're going to copy it. You are then going to go into the widgets area. We're going to go down into the footer area, and there's an area here that says SEO data goes here. You're just going to highlight it, copy, paste the content in that you want, save it. I always to make sure you see that little donut, then you know that it's saved. You can close the box. You go up to the area here, click on Rochester Gorillograms. When you're in that area, it'll take you into the front of the site. Like I said, it'll take you into the front of the site. You go down to the footer area, and you're going to see here it's not letting me. Right over here on the corner where it says Rochester Gorillograms provide blah blah, and Larry's got to change this. It's colored wrong for the links.
Okay.
You click into this and it will click you into the page so that when somebody sees that, if somebody types in Henrietta Gorillograms, it will go into this particular page. And you'll notice up top here that the name of the page is Rochester, New York Gorillograms, or Henrietta. Okay?